Oh, fuck. Brother man, please load. Just load stuff. Just load. Just load stuff. Like, I don't even see myself yet. This is what I gotta deal with. Like, bro, you clear your cache, nothing loads. Just nothing. Just get fucked. Like, dude, I hate having people wait for me, bro. It is the stupidest shit. It sucks. I feel like a dipshit. Bro, is the game loading without audio now? Oh my god, bro. Okay, I can see my character now. Holy fucking shit, dude. Where the fuck am I? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't see the fucking PD. I can't see. I can't see anything. What is this? Why is nothing loading? Why is my internet connection dog ass? What did I do?
All right, we're just gonna do a quick little a run through of the building. All right. Show you what the fuck is going on in here. All right. So this is the Armory. Obviously.
Oh, Lacroix.
Did you guys buy your equipment yet or no?
I can barely see anything. My brain is fucking losing. I can't see a goddamn
Just try to just trip real quick. Just trip over this real quick.
Listen. It's beyond what you're talking about, tripping and shit. It's like, I'm gonna tell you this. I woke up today, my brainstem provider is fucking me. Something fierce. Yeah, yeah, it's really bad. I can do everything that's coming from me to you is great, but me seeing everything at a speedy pace right now. Oh god!
You got a lot of sand in your eye from the sand.
Stop yelling! Stop yelling! Stop yelling!
I'm not a lot of sand in your eye.
I'm not yelling. Oh, here.
No, Porter, you're good.
So yeah, it's really bad. My brain's coming to, but everything's just real slowly coming to. You know, I was standing out there for like 20 minutes, just waiting for the fucking sand.
Obviously, you guys
Get
know
out of my eyes, goddammit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's where you get changed.
I apologize for lagging behind. I'm about to get
No. Don't worry. We'll help you out. You'll be fine.
All right.
Stuff out of your control. Mother Nature's crazy sometimes.
Everybody.
Yeah. So we're just gonna
Were
be
you at least
making.
able to clock on duty at the?
I'm clocked in right now. Locked, restocked, whatever the hell.
Filing cabinets right there.
Okay. I'll get you ready with.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good like now, but I have to kind
of.
Yeah.
You want me to get him ready with the uniform, Aspen?
A shelf for incident lockers.
All right.
Reports.
Follow me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And you can move reports.
All right. So if you go over here, hold on, give me a second.
Sure.
So I'm about to pass out.
Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
All right. So if you look at this locker right here, you see this locker right here.
Oh,
Are
sure.
you able to?
We don't have to go into the bathroom.
So when you look at the locker, make sure look at all the clothes on the hanger.
Sure, I'll do that right now.
There's the meeting room. A lot of you guys have been in here already.
So in the jacket, you're gonna look for the box, and the box numbered 453.
Most of y'all have been in here already, but.
All right. You can go up and down whether you want short sleeve, long sleeve with a tie, or long sleeve without a tie. You can go ahead and fiddle with that if you want. And let me know when you're ready. Don't touch the special boxes, as those have like stars, and that's for the sheriff and the undersheriff. Just make sure there's gray, just like mine. You have a bar on yours, so don't touch the other one. Just leave it like that.
Yeah, so let me just kind of get an angular. I'm inside this locker next to me, so I have to look through little holes.
Oh no. You just use your right hand. Use your right hand.
I see. I'm using it. Oh Lord, look at that. I got stars on my goddamn collar. Let's take them off. Yeah, let's take these the hell off. All right, so 453, and I got the 1. Hold on. No, come on. There we go.
There you go. Now, if you want, if you go down a couple or up one, I think you can go short sleeve or long sleeve.
On the jacket. You talking on the jacket?
Yeah, on the jacket. We're doing it right now.
Let me tap in. Oh Lord.
Prefer that? Oh,
well,
no, wait.
no, I ain't working now. Come on, huh?
There you go.
Wait, what's up with that looseness on the collar? What the hell?
Yeah, just make you breathe a little better. No top button, but whatever you want to do.
All right, that's fine for now. Let me get my armulars. My armulars kind of hold on. Nah. Let me take a look.
But this is where you do that. You can
A
also
little poke. They call it the pokies. All right. Go ahead and get there looking. Oh, come on, please, Lord. Have mercy on my soul. Just let me exist today without problems. You know, what kind of arm shape you got?
I'm wearing a long sleeve, so I don't know.
You son, God damn it. You gotta make it hard for me.
Come on, give me a second. I think
You know, that's fine. I'll go back to, you know what? Long sleeve, it sounds great.
You can always go back and fix it.
Long
No
sleeve
problem.
sounds fantastic. You know, I think you on to something today, so let's go ahead and get that going on. Oh Lord, look at that right there. All right.
You can use you can think about having 2 arms for you know.
Yeah, this is good, right? Like we're feeling good right now. Yeah, that's better. Way better.
For
All
the,
right.
No. Single file.
Use me.
225 is the price. If anybody want to, I got the cash. I just don't know if it's in my bank or my pocket. That's the problem.
Here, I got it. Here you go.
Let me look.
I'll slide
I got
it
him,
back to you.
I got him.
Yeah, Appreciate it.
Juicy.
That's juicy right there.
Go ahead and hand you some money.
You good?
That's a juicy man. Ooh. All right.
All right, let's go over the deck.
Juice to lose to.
Okay, Aspen. Aspen, do you want me to just show him around real quick, or you want me to send him straight in with Declan?
All right, next.
Shane Declan, he'll get to see all this
I'm just gonna have to
software.
pick it up
All
on the
right,
fly.
yeah. So just go into the.
That's fine.
Go in there.
Thank you.
Glad
It's
to
just
have
a
you
tour.
aboard.
It's just a tour of the place.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, next. Mr. Mathers.
Sir, I have $142 on me.
The food is not on me. If you go out to the Sandy Shores EMS parking out there in front, use my stay ID 1423. It's in the back of the Grizzly.
All right.
Next.
Thank you.
Des, you got money?
$1,000.
Okay, you got plenty. Go ahead.
I got like
Ma'am, do you have any money?
I only got $30.
I got money for you.
How much are you giving them, Declan?
I got money for everybody. Don't worry about it. Bob, you got any money?
No.
All right, and then Cleg, welcome.
Howdy. Sorry about that. Yeah, little issues, little hiccups.
Oh, shit.
Make a little cash on me, like $1,000.
Yeah, you're good. Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
listen up, everybody. We are standing in the Armory. This is where you purchase all of your PD equipment. This is where you restock every day, part of your routine, something you get used to, and I need you to start thinking about when you come on duty. You need to assess what you have on you, what you're missing, what you need to go out on duty. I expect you to be ready. So if you go out in the field and you're on a scene with an FTO and they say, hey, gather evidence, and you don't, have a flashlight, that's gonna be a problem, right? So keep in mind that you need to have certain things on you at all times. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna run you through like a basic, list and understanding. And then we'll have you purchase, the bulk of it, and whatever you're missing, I'll check you one by one and help you out. So, one by one, let's do the same thing. Single file line facing me. You're also gonna learn something. Food. If you need food, talk to Porter.
Speak to Porter.
Howdy.
Here, I'll get him. You stay in here. Get your shit. Yeah.
We're on channel 9, Declan.
Where's Porter? Hey, food guy.
Okay. Porter, just be the guy who hands out food, please.
Declan, I have an example. If people want to look at me as an example, you can have me.
But yeah, so I just want to go one by one. Okay, so what you're gonna, because I want them to learn too. So what you guys are gonna do here is this is gonna be your first introduction to using your your techniques and powers as a police officer. Okay, so one of the things that I'm gonna teach you right now is how to conduct a formal search of someone's possessions. So for Marshall here, what I want you to do is take a good look at me. And you're gonna, use a police action, right, to search me. Okay, can you do that?
Okay.
I've just been
You got a good look through my pockets there.
Who did that?
Getting a good look.
So you'll see
Sorry,
there
sorry.
kind of how I have
Sorry,
things
Mr.
organized,
Nice
what
Guy.
I've got, kind of, you can take a mental snapshot of it if you want.
All right, perfect.
But those are like the things that I would suggest. So once you've taken a good look through my pockets, you can go into the Armory, which is to your right, and you can start getting yourself sorted out.
Oh shit.
Next, go ahead.
You
Same
got
thing.
the weaponry right there.
I'm
I was
putting my
standing right
hands in your
against
pants.
it. I felt the
That is
powder. I
acceptable.
didn't realize. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Perfect.
I want you to not only
I
think
don't know how
about
to
what
do-
I have, okay, but I want you guys also to think about where I have it and why. There are, important things that we carry on duty that we need access to immediately. It's not okay to, be sitting there on duty and, have, let's say, at your fingertips reach your camera, a burger, your phone, a soda, and like a notepad, right? This is a dangerous job. So we're going to get shot at. You're going to get, beat up, tased, stabbed, whatever, right? So typically you'll notice that the things that I have, readily available to me are meant to keep me safe or to use the appropriate
Thank
level
you,
of
Mr.
force
Sheriff. I
to
appreciate
deter
it.
whatever is happening around me.
Thank you so much.
I know what we're doing.
Thank you so much, there, sir.
We're gonna take a mental screenshot.
Hello,
I'm gonna
Captain.
take
I
I'm
have
gonna take
a
goddamn
I can search
screenshot.
you.
Watch this shit.
Yeah, go ahead there.
Boom, bitch.
Thank you for the permission.
I'm taking a goddamn picture.
So
Wow.
I have the flashlight for the Glock afterwards. You can put
Something
it.
also very important, you're going to be verbalizing practically everything that you do. You're searching, you're tasing, you're going for taser, you're pulling out your taser. You're going to be verbalizing every single thing when you're on patrol.
Yeah, it's the most important thing about policing. You guys need to understand that when we do things as cops, we are never the active party in a situation. And I know that's strange because you go, what do you mean? Cops always... There's no shot that we ordered more food.
To be fair, we have like 6 combos left.
If you bought everything you think you
Okay.
need, just come to me. I'm gonna look at you and see.
Yeah, we have stuff on us, but in the trunk.
I didn't know you got so many bullets in stand.
So as I was saying,
Yeah, me neither.
you may think to yourself, what do you mean, Declan? Cops, decide actions all the time. They cuff people, they tase them, they shoot them, they pull them over. That person didn't decide to do that. But you need to think about it this way.
Yeah, I will. I just...
When a cop tases someone, what happened before that? Well, the cop yelled at them,
Set up your
sir,
pockets
if
like
you don't
think,
stop, I'm going
you
to
think you
tase
want
you.
them.
Sir, you're going to be tased.
Perfect. Yeah.
I've got taser. I've got less lethal. Sir, please stop. I'm going to have to tase you. Same thing with tackling. Sir, you're going to be tackled. Sir, you're going to be, detained physically. Sir, please stop. All these kind of things, right? This is a law of order. And this goes down the line with everything we do. So everything you're going to do, you need to be communicating before you do it. And that way, the agency is on the person you are interacting with.
No.
This is a very key thing because people feel a lot better about things that happen to them if they're in control of their own destiny. When they feel like they're being, manhandled or taken advantage of, and they're not in control of what's happening, people tend to, get upsetty spaghetti. So what we try to do as police is we try to communicate everything we're doing, and we try to act accordingly.
It's like they lash out. Unless you give them the opportunity to think for themselves.
You were talking.
Go ahead. Yep,
All right, I'm gonna be searching
You guys
it
think
this
your pockets
time.
are good?
that's fine.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Trying to load this magazine. One bullet.
You can also look at mine.
When
if
you
wanna-
think you are done and you think that you have everything you need and you think you are ready,
What'd you say,
talk
baby?
to Ventura over there.
You food?
Oh yes, please. I'm starving.
If you want any more examples of, how different deputies place their equipment and where they have it, just come up and search one of us. Get
Thank you,
verbalizing everything.
So this is how you have it. Right?
You need food?
All right, it is.
Yes.
You gotta go. I mean, I go Glock, taser, nightstick.
Yeah. If you got your
Flashlight,
Glock on your
IFAX.
fourth, you're crazy.
There is no way you have your flashlight.
I got it on my-
at-
I got it
at
on
your
my first.
fingertips.
I've
I have
never
mine.
listened. I've never seen the unpick
I
ever.
do as well.
You okay. Do not look at Cassidy
Don't
or
look at
Bay.
Leon.
Listen,
I
I
have
only have
nightstick,
it there
Listen,
for
I
right
got-
now because I don't
got
have my
Glock,
spikes
taser,
there.
tourniquet,
Alright.
IFAX.
Going for search your
I don't
possessions.
even. Okay, I even disagree with tourniquet.
No,
Holy
this
fuck.
is just- it's there for now.
And I got plate.
If I'm going into a shootout, I'll.
I'm always.
Oh yeah,
ready for
because
a
we always
shootout.
choose when we go into shootouts,
But,
right?
okay, but I do want to make it clear, at least for me. Okay, but I have never been shot and bled out before I was able to use a tourniquet.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
because
your
I didn't have
armor
quick
plates.
access.
I usually put a
Cassidy,
plate. I usually put a plate in the spot of the tourniquet.
Brother, you're having tourniquets, IFAKs, armor plates, gun, and taser as your fucking five?
Gun, taser, baton, IFAK, armor plate.
Man,
I'm just gonna look through your pockets there, sir.
That's called shift 2.
Who let
pampered
her
baby.
pass out?
Who let the dogs out?
There's a
That's a
beautiful
good
song.
one.
That's
Here, let me step aside.
Mr. Porter not doing what he's supposed to do, Mr.
I
Porter.
think I should be good. I just don't
What
have
am I to do?
my plates because I'm
Kringle, you going food?
Yeah, I'm good there, sir.
I didn't realize.
You just use the plate in your pocket and then you shove
Why
it
do
in
you
there.
have
Yeah.
flashlight?
You just just like
How many does
Tell
it
me you
fit?
can't
Because
get
I
in the
just
army
keep
now.
showing me
Flashlight makes me like
you just
angry.
keep
Flashlight
fucking
makes me
disintegrating the other one
No,
if you put
that's
another one on.
fine.
In what situation do you not have?
It's like how you pull out your gun, you just like
put
put the plate.
Yeah,
You know, you use it.
I don't have flashlight.
Oh,
The only reason I had it there was because that's where
Just
I
like,
put my
you know,
spikes there.
Excuse me, Kringle.
Either put it, you know, like
Sorry there, Juicy.
where it's easily accessible and grab it out, you know, use it.
yeah. Okay, now I got it. Yeah.
Or like you pull out your gun, you know.
Oh, okay, that
True.
makes more sense.
True.
Genius.
You know, try to always be wearing your vest when you're putting plates on,
Yeah.
because
I don't have any drinks.
you know, because you could if you're not careful, you can walk around like this.
75 extra drinks. There are
Start slapping plates on.
75 drinks.
Doesn't really make
Yeah.
any sense.
There's like 20 in your trunk now.
Okay, look at me, Mr. Ventura.
When you think you are done, talk to Ventura.
Plate, okay, fucking toolkit in the top is crazy.
Well, I crashed out a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so guys, what Ventura and I are attempting to communicate to you is something that's very simple. It may not be intuitive right off the bat, but think of it this way, okay? The things that you have at the top of your pockets, you know, right there in the fucking first 5 places in your pockets, those are things that you should be using when you have no time to find them, right? So for me, it's Glock, taser, baton, IFAK, armor plate. The reason for all of those things is that there are situations where I need to pull out all of those in a split second. So foot bail or a car is boxed or something. Someone comes up and start beating up cops. I need to grab my baton. I can't be looking around for it. Taser. I'm running. Somebody, you know, is going around and, you know, they're resisting and they refuse to stop. I can't sit there in the foot bail and look for my taser. Someone pulls a gun and shoots me. I can't sit there and look for my Glock. I get shot. Can't sit there and looking through my bags for my bandages. Okay.
Yeah.
I get shot so much that my armor plate is fucking smithereens. I can't sit there and look through my pockets for a new armor plate. All of those things need to be at the top of your pockets so that it can save your life. I'm not like fucking around here. This is serious. If you're in the field as a cadet and we get in, you know, an ambush situation or a shootout and you're getting shot up and the thing that you have on the top of your pockets is like a flashlight and a repair kit, you're fucking useless and you're probably dead. So just please think about this. This is serious. You know, we do a hard job where people want to kill us. So please keep yourself safe.
To add to that, along with, you know, the stuff you need most at the top of your pockets, I put all the stuff that I use least at the bottom of my backpack. I keep my ammo next to my mags so that you can easily reload if you need to.
Yeah.
Things at the bottom of my, like, for example, at the bottom of my backpack, I keep my watch, my camera, my binoculars, my government radio, my badge, just because when I need to access those things, it's generally in, like, you know, instances where nothing's happening and I have the time to go look for them. And like
Don't be
baton
looking at my
flash.
shit. What they're telling you is totally different.
Well, there's a reason. I don't know why Leon does what he does. Nobody asked.
What do you do?
Mr. You want to check me?
Can you look for me?
Take a look at my pockets for an
absolutely
example.
amazing right
If you
now.
want, I'm looking at all of you.
Yeah, you might have reached in Ray's pocket.
Go ahead, Vance and the glory.
Okay,
See, I got everything together.
Weird.
It's nice and neat.
Mine's new as well.
Banks. Wait, fuck. Your name's not Banks. What's your name?
Dude.
No.
Oh.
Mitch.
Jaziri, you look good.
Make sure you get IFAK.
Good job.
I'm good.
Yeah,
One
I
question.
see him in
I
there.
was thinking
Yeah, they're
as a
in your,
magazine, I want to
next to the
put all
tourniquets.
the way down more because I don't need it too much. You know?
Unfortunately,
I like
we'll
the
get to
neatness
this, and
here.
I'm gonna
Look at
explain
this.
why, but I
All
want to
the
address
bags
everyone
on
on that. So
Okay.
I'll address everyone on why.
Okay.
Marshall,
am I straight?
What?
Why is there a fucking
You
hunting
need to
rifle
be
just
wearing
sitting
some
on the
gloves.
ground
You
here?
know what type of people
put your
these
spare
guys
armor
are.
plates
Like,
in your
oh,
last.
yeah.
Don't
There's
top
a-
pocket.
There's a trash.
Just like this is
trash
real
rifle.
stuff. They should make sure
Like,
you
well,
keep
the
it.
gloves does not fit. I must
Come on,
put
let me-
Must
Okay.
quit.
Come
Yeah,
on.
stuff.
All right,
You
let's cut noise in here for a second. I want to say something that's important. Okay, guys. There was a good question brought up. Omar here was saying to me, "Hey, can I put my magazines in, like, you know, my backpack or the bottom of my pockets because I'm not gonna like be, using them obviously other than just reloading the gun, right? And I know where they are. I will tell you this, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news if any of you fancy yourselves marksmen, but here's the deal, okay? In the police department, our standard operating procedure is that when you deploy lethal force, aka your Glock, you aim center mass. Now, unfortunately for you, criminals have access to ballistic armor just like we do a lot of the time. And when you're aiming center mass with your, puny little 9mm bullets, I hate to tell you, but they will tank probably a couple magazines at least. And that's if you're just sitting there unloading into someone. So when it comes down to putting down a suspect, and especially in the hectic nature of a firefight, when things are kind of chaotic, you will be absolutely fucking shocked how much ammo you go through. And this all leads to my answer to Omar here, which is you want to have your magazines and your spare ammo as close to the top of your pockets and available as possible, because you will be reloading mid gunfight.
Especially just like mine.
Yes, Captain.
So
just think about that.
Okay. To your,
all right. Is anybody not good on their loadout?
You need to keep stuff.
I think I'm good.
Them so that you can.
Okay.
I'm wrapping mine up.
Got a few too many stuns because I didn't realize you had to load it with darts.
That is fine. You will use taser cartridges a lot.
Do I need any evidence stuff or
all together?
Not for now. The flashlight, the camera is fine. The only video camera is a very good choice because it's nothing with another flash, and you got the binoculars good. It's not necessary, but something I will advise you guys on if you plan on doing any kind of surveillance work. Camera and flashlight is good for basic documenting on scenes when you're not in like a covert situation. But if you are in a covert situation, the camera is not great because it has a very high-powered flash, so you will be seen, which is why some people opt for a video camera, which is not a flash, or binoculars to observe a situation. Yes, Quangle?
Can I have some more money, please?
Omar.
How much do you need?
I just need like $2,000 left.
Omar.
Yes.
Same with your ammo. You should probably think about wanting your taser cartridges closer to your
swap
your
like
darts,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you can reload, yeah.
Like swap like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because you don't want to like have to fiddle so far away from them to start reloading mid.
Especially during like a football or whatever. Okay.
That's a smart one. Thank you, Captain.
Okay, everybody. So there is one final thing that you did not purchase that you're going to purchase, which is very crucial.
Pictures are crazy.
And that is, I want all of you to go up to the armory now and buy the Glock flashlight. Is an attachment for your Glock.
Captain, I have this one.
Put it on you.
Yeah, if you don't have one, just buy it now. If you bought one, that's great.
If I was you, I would put, if you're fucking hard set on keeping it like this, I would swap your binoculars with your ammo.
Where are they?
They're in the front. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, sound is carrying my brain's playing tricks on me.
They're on the roof. They're on the roof. They're
Jesus
on the
Christ!
roof.
Lord have mercy.
On the roof.
There we go. All right, there's Cleg and Quangle. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we're up here, we're gonna go over the next thing in line with getting you ready to go on duty. And that is getting your radio set up. Now, this is going to be one of the first times, and it's going to happen routinely throughout Academy, where I am going to break certain walls. I don't give a shit. I need the rest of you not to do so, but I'm going to do this just for efficiency of your learning. I need you all to be able to change your radio, turn it on, turn it off, put the volume up, put the volume down at your fingertips. What that means is you need a fucking keybind. If I see you pull out your radio on an active scene, when you get told to change to a different channel, you're going to get yelled at because that's shit. So go into your keybinds and set up a key for each of those things. Radio channel up, radio channel down, volume up, volume down, and radio on and off.
I'll break the wall too. Who doesn't have a number pad?
Oh yeah, and if you're a 60%er, good fucking luck.
Yeah, you're gonna hate your life if you don't have a number pad.
Hell no.
I don't have a number pad.
If you have a 75, I can give you my keybind.
100% over here.
Page up, page down.
Yeah, that's
Plus,
what
minus.
I do page up, page down for
Plus,
radio.
plus, minus.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna do.
And Marshall together. and then we'll get Dez and we'll get Cleg together if Cleg can hear.
Yeah, I can hear now.
All right.
All right.
Like we just went over radio stuff, just making sure you know how to 41 10-8 when you get on.
Yeah.
The one thing I just went over them, Cleg, is make sure you have a keybind or button for every single thing. Yeah. Turning on your radio, off your radio, volume up, volume down, channel up, channel down. You should never pull out your radio physically to do any of that.
You should never see me do this.
Yes, I should never see you do that.
All right. I'll make sure that's good.
So, you guys are now going to go over what it feels like to cuff and be cuffed. We'll have Del Rio pair up with Ventura since we're odd numbers. Okay, so again, guys, what is the number one thing in policing? Does anybody remember from the Armory?
Verbalize.
Say
correct.
Adrian, come here.
Vocalization is the number one thing in policing. You are a reactionary unit. You are not the person who has the agency in any situation. You are always the second fiddle. Get that through your heads. So, first thing you say to anyone before you're ever going to cuff them is, please face away from me. Sir, face away from me. Ma'am, face away. Lawful order, face away from me now. Okay, you are being detained. You're being placed under arrest. Communicate. We do not cuff from the front. We don't cuff from the side. We cuff from behind people because that is the safest way to control their hands. So you're going to get the person you're with to face away from you. Once that is done, you're going to inform them that you're going to be placing them in cuffs and not to resist, okay? I understand some of you, can break cuffs. That's fine. For now, just don't resist. We're just going to go through this. Then you're going to inform them you're going to be releasing them from cuffs or loosening the cuffs at first and then releasing them fully. So let's get you guys to go through that scenario. Make sure you're whispering just so you don't talk over each other. Let's go ahead and start.
All right.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm looking at you in the face. You think you won't cuff me from the front, boy? Think you
All
do
right,
that?
maybe I will.
Maybe you won't. Maybe you will. What if I slid to the back and went for cuffs?
Okay.
Oh, hell no. Oh, God damn it.
What if I did that?
Now, in case anybody is not aware, the default way to cuff someone is your up arrow.
What the hell? Hold on.
Okay, up arrow is the default cuff keybind.
What the hell? I have my shit set for that. What the hell are you talking about? Here, try it on me.
Oh, God damn it. What if I just
what the
put
hell?
on fucking...
Damn,
God damn it.
Jesus Christ,
So
boy.
remember,
Now.
up arrow is the default cuff keybind. There is a secondary set of keybinds.
Well, I'm going to cuff your
which is
bitch ass now and do
escorting
not resist.
vehicles. Those are left and right keybinds. We do not escort
gotta be
people
so
for
tight.
cuffing
They
them.
gotta be
We
so
escort
tight.
people
Yeah,
after
hands
they are
behind your
cuffed.
back.
What
God
the
damn it.
fuck wrong with you, boy? Jesus.
And now, you didn't actually do anything wrong, so I'm just going to go ahead and let you
All
go.
right, all right. I ain't no perpetrator.
I'm uncuffing you
no
right now.
perpetrator.
Don't try nothing crazy.
All right.
You should. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish that up.
I wish you would.
Second.
Jesus Christ. All right, turn around. Let me see what the fuck going on.
All right.
All right, I'm going for them
around.
goddams.
All right.
What the fuck? Hold
I'm not
on.
trying nothing fuck you.
Well, I'm not, but the thing is, something wrong. Hold on. Let me see what my shit is.
All right. I'm just going to go ahead and put you in cuffs again.
Fine, you do that while I think about what the fuck going on with my fingers.
All right. Your hands are going behind your back again, comrades. Now I'm going to go ahead and uncover you again.
My goddamn fingers.
Okay, when you've had a chance and you're done, come over to me when you've
My
gotten
shit,
the person to go through
government cuff is set to up arrow, but I can't do it to you. What the fuck? It's not. I'm not clocked in. Oh, that's why.
Maybe you're not clocked in.
Turn the fuck around right now, boy. Turn the fuck around right now. I'm going for cuffs. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you see
Crazy
how the tables have turned.
Hey, Bobby.
You crazy bastard.
Yeah, well, listen, that's just the way it is. Nah, I'm gonna do something a little bit more intricate. I'm gonna
Once
grab
everyone's
you.
done, come gather up.
All right. Why does broke cuffs?
Well, you son of a bitch. Hold on.
Looks like we got a couple people finishing up.
Let me just go ahead and uncuff you now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like everybody's wrapped up.
I know
Good.
you're weak-wristed, so I gotta get that. Yeah. I see the.
Perfect. Okay, so everyone's got a feel, right? So how to cuff people, how to uncuff them. We're vocalizing everything. Some of you, I noticed, made the mistake of, grabbing the person by the arm on accident. Okay, let's be careful about that. Remember, left arrow is escort, so don't fat finger that shit. Yes, Omar.
Mr. Captain, is it a requirement to cuff same way and fast as we use the radio, or no?
I will tell you right now that there are things in place to prevent you from misusing the quick way to cuff people. There is no downside to doing it. There in the past there may have been issues with it. There are not now. You cannot, you know, like there's nothing to abuse it. There are things in place to stop it from being problematic. So I would tell you that the most efficient thing to do is to use the, you know, the keybind. Look, if you want to, like, you know, make it hard on yourself and F1 people, that's fine. I will tell you that you'll have to basically look through your eyes first. Put your eyes, like if you're imagining there's a crosshair in the center of your screen, you're gonna have to look at their body and put that crosshair in the center of their body, then F1, then cuff. But it is unreliable enough that, you know, I personally wouldn't do it, because even if I'm doing it correctly, it still feels like shit all the time. So that's up to you. I don't really care. You know, but, you know, for example, if you call you're going for cuffs, and then every time you call you're going for cuffs, you're unable to do so, you know, probably not the best thing in the world, right?
And visual
so, you know, at your own discretion. So let's talk about, yeah, go ahead there, Mitch.
Is there any way to accidentally do it twice? Is that a worry?
No, that does not exist anymore.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can't double cuff anymore.
Everything is fixed in that nature. Yes, Omar?
Captain, I did the normal way. Can I try one more time efficient? Or no?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're fine. It's just up arrow.
Mr. Bobby is okay?
Okay. What for? What did I even do? What is this for?
Oh shit, sorry.
He didn't vocalize. He didn't vocalize.
Wrong way, wrong way.
That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate mistake.
Okay. All right. So essentially, that's your cuffing. Like I said, left arrow is going to be escort. Be very careful. Don't fat finger left arrow. It'll be really fucking awkward. You know, if you do accidentally escort someone in a scene, just, you know, apologize, uncuff them, move on, just reset it. Okay. Use your best judgment. Now, in terms of the right arrow, that is a thing that places people in a car. I don't really use that anymore because there's some weird shit with placing people in and out of cars right now. Typically, you're going to want to alt peek for all that, and you'll get used to where all that is on a vehicle if you're not already. Okay, so we're going to go through the rest of your police actions menu. So Quangle and Mitch look at each other. Bob, you know, look at your partners again, and we'll get Ventura over here. So look at your partners again, okay? And you're going to have a number of options in here. I want you to just look at them. Don't do anything with them. So I'm going to go through them one by one and explain, okay? Some of these things I want you to never use, but I'm going to tell you what they are so you understand. So search, we already went over. Recent cuff actions. This is something that was in the past referred to as the cuff timer or cuff log. This does not exist, okay? You do not bring this up in the world. You do not bring this up in roleplay. This is something that is solely to make sure you don't grief someone. So if you arrested them on a scene and it was chaotic and an hour went by where they were in cuffs or down or something, then yeah, when you're in the cells, you could use this to say, how long ago did I cuff this guy? How much time served do I want to give him? Don't bring it up in character. It doesn't exist. Check fingerprint. Once again, you do not have access to this outside of MRPD or BCSO. It does not exist. Check bank. You don't have access to this, period. Don't ever fucking touch this. You just don't, okay? Do not touch this. GSR. You can do this on a scene, but you're going to need to communicate again, vocalize. You do have portable GSR tests. Those are a thing. On a scene, you will say to someone, sir or ma'am, I'm going to be running this swab over your fingers or gloves or your arms or whatever, and I'm going to be, you know, checking for gunshot residue at this time. Frisk, okay? This may be different than some of you have used in the past, so let's have you go ahead and frisk each other. What I want you to notice now is that there are separate results when you frisk people. So nowadays, you'll notice how you're getting feelings of different things when you frisk them. So no longer is it just like a bulge. It could be like a bulge, you know, of cash or drugs or guns. You'll know how to proceed from there when it's less awkward. Okay?
My penis.
Now, it seems like your senses are a little more keen than I thought with that one eye.
I want you to do this to each other.
Don't let it fool you.
To see what it looks like.
What you got under there, boy?
This is an extremely powerful tool, okay?
Performance enhancing situation over
You
there?
are all today or in the future going to get first responder certified.
Magicians don't reveal all their tricks.
Jesus Christ.
And people are down and there's 10 gang members down and 18 cops. You can help the EMS, you know, triage the people who are not critical, right? because no one wants to leave each other lying on the ground for a fucking hour. Nobody wants that. So, but please remember, and I'm very serious about this, this medical inspection tool has way more information than your character should know. Okay, everybody's on the same page on that, right? You're not some crazy cyborg doctor who goes like, all right, your left leg is bleeding, your right leg is bleeding, your head is bleeding, you've got damage to your left leg, I know exactly how to fix you and I'm going to do it now. When we are in the field as cops, even when we're first aid certified, the most that we do is apply, you know, a couple of tourniquets to stop bleeding, and we put some IFAKs like on their chest just to, like, you know, again, role play out that we're just giving them basic stability treatment. We are not doctors. That happens at the hospital. So do not look at each other in the field with this and be like, oh yeah, your left leg got tweaked, or what, you know what I mean? Just resist the temptation to abuse the amount of information you have. Finally, of the police actions, yeah, or you'll be fucked. Police actions, revive. This one is self-explanatory. This is what people, you know, say when they say, I'm gonna pick you up, sir, or just grab my shoulder, I'm gonna help you to your feet. Do not use this unless someone else tells you to, basically, as a cadet. Just avoid using it unless someone else tells you to. Sometimes when there's scuff in a scene lead or a high-ranking officer will choose to, like, reset the scene, right, to compensate for that. Always defer to those people. Don't make affirmative actions as cadets, because that's where you can kind of get in trouble. So that's what it does, but do not use that without, you know, someone telling you first. Check status. Okay, this is an interesting one. Look at your partner and check their status. Go ahead and use it.
I will be checking your status.
So
I'll be checking your
this
status.
is something
I'm checking your status.
Will
you smell pretty nice, actually.
turn basic prompt responses based on what you might be either visually or you know, auditory or smell or whatever, right? Your basic senses of just checking someone out. So for example, if someone has just like smoked a ton of weed or they're drunk as shit, you might notice they might have red bloodshot eyes. Okay, so if someone, you know, just smoked a ton of marijuana, they might smell like marijuana. If someone has just gotten in a fist fight, you might notice that there's scrapes on their knuckles. Okay, things like that. So these are meant to be like context clues that can further your interactions in the field. So good example, if you roll up on the scene of a 10-10, which is a fist fight, and you see a bunch of people kind of standing around, no one wants to admit to anything, you might say, hey, you know, it's Lieutenant Declan with the BCSO. We got calls of a fight in the area. You guys see anything? And everyone's like, nope. And I might then like say Juicy's on scene, and he says no. I might kind of stand next to him and then, you know, inspect him and go, well, hold on, Juicy. What are all these scuffs all over your knuckles here? You said you can get in a fight, but it looks like you got in a fight with something. You sure you're okay? You know, something like that, right? So these are context clues of information that can help you sort of develop a scene. These are, again, not meant to be, you know, you're the most crazy cyborg detective ever. So use them as context clues, use them as the basis for more dialogue. Do not use them as like a slam shut, you know, I get to arrest you for DUI now. Okay, that's not good for anybody. These, again, should always just be enabling further dialogue. These are not meant to be things that are proof for you to, like, you know, say this person's drunk. Okay, so those are your police actions. I know there's a lot there, but again, you're very rarely going to use most of them. Almost all of the time you're going to be limited to like frisking and searching, you know, cuffing, uncuffing, GSR. Those are all the common ones. Okay, the rest of those are very rarely used. And again, if you are thinking of using them and you're unsure, always just ask whoever your FTO is or whoever you're riding with, seniors, scene leads, doesn't matter. Okay, I know we've been through a lot. Any questions about, you know, anything we've been through, anything that came up in your minds based on things we've been talking about? Kind of opening the floor to anything you're curious about based on what we've done so far.
Did you run through cuff actions for removing masks and everything?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Everybody good?
That eye patch off your face and see what you got underneath, boy.
Okay, so let's grab Bay as an example. I want Bay to step forward, one at a time. Bay, I'm going to cuff Bay right now. So I want you guys to now approach Bay, and as Ventura was just talking about, there's a final step to police actions, and that is if you look at Bay with your, you know, your police actions, but not police actions. If you stay on the top level there, you see cuff actions. So where it says cuff actions with the two hands, you now have the option to remove mask and hat. So that's you. We're going to inform someone, hey, sir, you know, or ma'am, when they're in custody, at this time I'm going to be removing, you know, this covering off your face, removing your hat, whatever it is. This will take off their hat, their mask, their glasses. Now, please remember that if you are, you know, using that mask or glasses or hat as an identifying feature from a previous photograph or scene or report, probably best to take a picture of them wearing it before you take it off, okay? But if you're going to try to get a positive ID on someone in the field, once you get that documentation, then remove that and you can get a positive ID if it matches their ID or not. We do not solely go off IDs in the field. If we did, everyone would just carry fake IDs and then wear masks, and then we'd never be able to positively ID anyone. Because if their friends take them and we don't fingerprint them, we don't have proof it's them. But if they have their ID and you unmask them and it, you know, very obviously is them, then you're close. Okay. So I'm gonna get Bay out of cuffs.
This is in a real life scenario. You arrive at a laundromat, there's a suspect that looks like me, I get away, then you see me again and you guys catch me. You can look at the photos that you took in the laundromat of someone with my description and match me and give me that robbery charge because I was actually in the bank, the laundromat.
Okay. So you guys have now completed like the very, very, very basics of getting ready to, you know, be a cop. You have signed on duty, you've gotten into uniform, you've got your loadout, you understand how to get on radio, how to announce yourself, the very basics. So the things that we're going to be talking about now are related to some of the sort of like technical aspects of it. I want you all to go ahead and open up dispatch. Now, again, this is going to be a key binding thing. You might not have this already set up. So there is a manual way to open up dispatch, and then there is a quick access dispatch. I want you all to make sure that you have a key for the quick access dispatch. Mine, for example, is like numpad 0. So go into your bindings, make sure you have the, you know, the dispatch quick version or whatever set up. And then I want you to make sure that you look at that, you familiarize yourself with sort of the information in there.
For another suggestion, I have mine on tilde next to the one while driving to pull it up.
Yeah, I have mine on G.
Yeah, whatever works for you. Look, I will stick by this. As long as your keybinds are not as fucked up as silence, I am fine. You do whatever you want. You will be fine.
Just preference at the end of the day.
Ooh, Tilda, I like that.
Tilda's kind of goated.
So the one that you were opening up there, Marshall, was that your dispatch button? Okay, that's the big dispatch. So that's not the one I'm talking about.
It's a baby one.
It's the baby dispatch where it kind of from the side from your right. And this is so that you can, while you're like in the car as a passenger or even driving or anything, quickly ascertain information. The reason for this is, like, let's say you're a passenger in a car and you're trying to mark where the latest call was on the GPS. You don't want to have to pull up the, you know, the full fucking dispatch thing and kind of bury your head in your MDT. You want to be able to just do it at a glance while still having your faculties about you.
I have literally never used the F1 dispatch.
Correct. I have never used the main dispatch ever.
The only time I use the main dispatch is if I need to change
If you need
the
to
name
edit,
of my
if you need to edit
my unit.
your units and you need to do like more manually involved unit
you need to
selection
type.
and assignment, yeah. But if you're doing anything else, you're doing it with the quick dispatch. Okay. Everybody got a quick dispatch? Do you know what we're talking about? You've looked at it a little bit?
Hell yeah.
Anybody not able to find it yet? You all got it?
Hey, firm.
Okay, perfect. So you'll see the different categories. There's officers, which is every single person that is basically signed in to any kind of department. So this could be, you know, dispatch, marshals, DOC, anything, right? And you have units. People assign themselves to units. So for example, if you look and you scroll down through the units in your quick dispatch, you'll see how there's a giant one for Academy, right? This is to let other people on duty know at a glance. Like, say I'm a lieutenant, which I am. I'm responsible for sometimes managing numbers of units on a shift. So if I see a maze bank pop off and I only hear 4 people respond on radio, I'm gonna go, wait a second, there's like 20 fucking people on duty. What the fuck's going on? I'm gonna open up my quick dispatch and then I'm gonna scroll through and figure out why they're not responding. Are they marked 10-7, meaning they're out of service? Are they doing some kind of training exercise? Are they on a raid? Are they on a different call? Dispatch should tell me that. And then there's overview, and when you hit the overview, that will show you the more recent calls. You can use that to mark them on your GPS to, you know, investigate when they came in, where they were, what they were, etc., etc. Now, one thing, again, gonna continue to break the fourth wall here. If you are ever in a position where you notice that the incoming calls from dispatch, meaning the pings, okay, do not show up in the top right of your screen as they come in, and you have to manually open the quick dispatch to see them, that is an issue that is solved by, and this is weird as fuck, but you go to your clock on Windows and there's a sync function that syncs like your clock to like a digital standard in fucking Geneva or wherever the fuck. And apparently if your shit is unsynced, then those pings will not come into you on time because somehow they are tied to that as well.
Jesus Christ.
Omar?
Captain, on the recent alert, the left is the GPS button and the right is the plus. What is the plus? What is that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll go through this.
Okay.
So on GPS or on the thing here, if you hit the left button, you're going to mark it on your GPS, whether you're in a car or on foot. The right button is you're going to create a card. So you're going to create an active call. So what this does is like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This doesn't really happen right now a lot because we don't have a lot of active dispatch. A lot of them quit or got fired. And officers in the field are not great at doing it. If you do that, it will create a card, and then other officers could assign themselves that card, or dispatch could assign themselves that card. So ideally, if we're actually using the system properly, when a maze bank pops off, dispatch would create a card using the call, using the 1090 alpha robbery at maze bank, and then each unit that calls out, dispatch would add them to that card. So at a glance, dispatch would know who's assigned, how many units are there, etc. That doesn't really happen right now. That's something that is more of a luxury effect that will happen as we get more and more organized with more and more people built out. You guys are coming in at a great time right now. BCSO, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, we're up good. BCSO on top. Everything is great for us right now. We have a lot of people on duty. There's a lot of positivity. There's morale. We enjoy being on duty with each other. In the past, you know, we were at the point where there might be 6 people on total on duty at any given time through the entirety of shift 1. So, or shift 2, I should say. So, I would say we are probably a couple months out from having something like a fully developed dispatch. I know that Peach Chi from the LSPD is working on that. So for now, if you like those tools and you want to use them, feel free. If you like, you know, more information and organizing your shift, feel free to help. I know Lucas Lavender is really big on that in shift 3. He'll go through and he'll make sure everyone is marked in like what kind of car they're in and all that kind of stuff. But right now it's not necessarily mandatory. So good question, Omar. Anybody else got any other questions about dispatch or anything like that? Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to walk you guys through is pretty basic. This is what the last thing we're going to do before our first aid training. So when you are in a situation where you are riding with an FTO, the FTO may ask you, hey, mark yourself under me. What they mean by that is they want you to go to the units. They want you to find your unit, which is automatically created when you signed on. They want you to remove yourself from your own unit, which is done by hovering over your name on your unit card, and a little X should appear if you guys look at that. And when you tap that X, it'll remove you from that unit. And then you go to that unit again. There's a drop down. You find your name, you select it, and then you hit the little plus with the little man symbol that's next to the drop down, and that adds you back to that unit. So the idea would be that when you were operating underneath your FTO, you would remove yourself from your own unit, add yourself to theirs, and then if there's active comms, you'd through and want it over text. If there's not, you would say on radio, dispatch, show 311 operating under 310, 10-8. So what that tells dispatch is Declan is riding with 310 now, and anytime Declan or anyone else says 310, it means both of them. The only time you switch back to your original call sign is when you get out of the car on a foot bail, and then you go back to your, your personal call sign. Okay, so that covers pretty much. Yeah, good. Keep him in line. Keep him in line.
Flying.
Dez the veteran. He's good. He's good. He's good. All right. So guys,
I was the third one.
This is good. We have gotten through the vast majority of the introductory shit. You guys are now all in a position where I would feel comfortable having an FTO teach you from this point. The good news is we're going to teach you more than this, so you'll be more prepared. But at the very least, you are now in a position where you're signed on. You know how to at least identify yourself on radio. You know how to use dispatch. You've got your loadout. Everything like that.